Hey guys, welcome back to Ultraman, and today I'm going to be taking a look at this Apple Cinema display from 2004. This is the Apple Cinema display, and if you're one of those people that bought this display back in 2004, there's probably a good chance you still use the display to this day. Now of course, it's not 4K or anything like that, but considering that this came out in 2004 and other monitors look like big boxy CRTs, this was definitely ahead of its time. And of course, there's a price tag to go with that. This is the 20-inch model, and in 2004, it cost $1,299. Adjusted for today's money, that's around $1,800. And there's a 23-inch model and the absolutely massive 30-inch model. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the coolest features about this monitor. I'm going to take a closer look at the design. I'm going to show you all the connectors, the ports, and everything on it. And I hope you guys do enjoy this video. So let's get started. Okay, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the design and the features of this Apple Cinema display. So if we look at the main build material, as you can see, it is aluminum. And this is actually quite nice because it makes the monitor feel really nice and look nice, but also it is super duper strong. Like, you're not going to be able to bend this or flex this at all. This monitor is built very well compared to like newer monitors, which are trying to be like super thin and they're made out of plastic and they can kind of flex. This monitor, you're definitely not going to be able to bend it. And it's almost about 1 inch thick. So definitely not going to be able to bend this, and it's all made out of aluminum except on these sides, which are made out of plastic. And it just has a stand pretty similar to most iMacs, and this allows you to tilt the display up and down. And if we look at the bezels, they're all about the same size, and it makes it look pretty modern because they're really small, especially for 2004. And it's also just a nice little chrome Apple logo right down there to let you know that is an Apple monitor. Okay, so now let's go to the back of the monitor. And one funny thing, when Steve Jobs was announcing this back in 2004, he said that the back of this monitor looked better than the front of most other monitors. So that's kind of funny.
Take a look at the back. The back of these displays looks better than the front of most of our competitors. And we've built...
Okay, so if you look at the back of it, there's just a big Apple logo right here. Pretty similar to like most modern iMacs. And there is this very big thick cable. Now this cable, you cannot remove it. So it's just stuck in the back of the monitor, and it's super thick. The stainless has a little hole right here, and this cable just has all the connectors for the monitor. I'll talk about those a little bit more later on in the video. And if we look at the ports, so there is 2 USB 2.0 ports and 2 FireWire 400 ports. Now that shows how old this monitor is, because no one uses FireWire anymore, especially not in 2020. So that's a feature you're not going to be making use of if you do buy one of these monitors. But I mean, I guess it was kind of nice back then in 2004 when FireWire was actually a popular thing. Go ahead and just turn this back around, actually to the side. There is 3 touch sensitive buttons. So 2 of them are for brightness control. So there's brightness down, brightness up, and the power button. Now one cool thing about the power button is, well, when you have it connected up to just a standard Windows computer or Linux computer, and you press the power button, it will just turn on and off the display. But if you have it connected up to a Mac and you press the power button, you'll actually get the small pop-up that says, do you want to shut down your computer? Do you want to reboot your computer or restart it? Or do you want to put it to sleep? So that's pretty cool. And one more thing, if you look at the front one more time, there is a small little white light that lets you know when you're pressing the power button. And one time I seen it do the little sleep animation when I connected up to a Mac to let you know that your computer is sleeping. And sometimes it just turns on to let you know that the computer is on, but the monitor is off. So it's really nice, and it's a really nice feature just to see what state your computer is in. Okay, now let's take a closer look at the cables that come out the back of the Apple Cinema display. So this is the big, thick cable that comes at the back of it, and there's just a little split off right here that converts it into 4 different connectors. So the most important connector is the DVI connector, and this one right here is actually the one that gives the display, well, it puts the image on the display. So this right here is a pretty standard connector. You probably have it on your computer, and if you don't, you can easily convert it, whatever connector you have on your computer, to DVI. Like I have this HDMI to DVI adapter, so I can use it on most of my laptops. There's just a USB 2.0 connector. The old FireWire 400 connector, definitely not going to be using this. And there is the power connector. And this right here is the power supply. It does come with a power supply. It's not built into the monitor. This is a 65 watt power adapter. The 30-inch model of this display actually had to use a bigger wattage power supply, so it's a lot harder to find the power supplies for those monitors. Mine did come with it though, and it came with everything except the power cable, but you can basically use any PC power cable on it right there. So yes, this is it. It's just a nice little white box with some Apple logos on it. So yes, that is everything that comes with the Apple Cinema display. So that was the Apple Cinema display, and I really like the display because of the build quality, the nice matte finish, and just the overall design. And if you'd like to take a closer look at the specs of this monitor, there will be a link down in the description. And I'd also like to say that Apple did come out with a newer monitor called the Apple Cinema Display LED. It looks a lot more modern and has a lot higher resolution. That's around $400 used off eBay. So if you're going to use one of these for every single day use, I definitely recommend buying that one. But anyway, that is it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to Walter Man, and I'll see you next time.